3HL 104.5 The Zone, broadcasting live from Radio Row in Atlanta at the College Football Hall of Fame. It is SEC Media Days 2022 talking season, which means college football season is upon us. And these guys can't wait to get out of this air-conditioned room and out onto the hot practice field. Arkansas head coach Sam Pittman joins us now on 3HL. Coach, how are you?
Man, I'm doing great, guys. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
It's almost here. You ready?
I will be after this weekend. I think I'm going to go down to the lake for a few days, and after that I'll be ready to go. Coaches come in on Monday, so we'll be ready to roll.
Oh, there you go. So you got to get your lake time in. Coach, since you brought up the lake, we have to talk about the statue. I mean, this is like a real people are pumped about this. This is now like a tourist attraction outside of your house. So that people that don't know, you and your wife just bought a lake house. There was a big statue of a marlin. Right, in front of it.
Yep. And the marlin was 23-foot, big marlin.
Oh, gosh.
And it shot water out of its mouth into the lake. And it,
into the lake?
Into the lake. And so it was known as the Marlin House. We bought the house on August the 1st last year. Jamie did, I was working.
Yeah.
And August the 3rd, a storm came through, knocked down some trees, but knocked the marlin down and demolished the marlin. So my mind's immediately going, well, if it demolished the marlin, I'm just going to put a hog out there. So I bought a big hog, a 7-foot hog, out of Orlando, a guy that sells bronze mascots to high schools. He had a wild boar. And then there was another one underneath the stadium at Arkansas. So it was kind of like mini, the son and the dad.
Oh, yeah.
So we put those two out there on top of big rocks. And then, so the water that was shooting out for the marlin shoots out. It goes up at the rooftop of the hog, and he slobbers the water down.
That is this is so glorious.
Now, it also has red lights on it, white lights on it, whatever, so you can change the lights. And I think the first time I tweeted it out was it was in red lights, and it's when the basketball team had been beating Gonzaga.
Yeah.
And got a whole lot of likes on that one.
Oh, yeah.
About 1 million or something.
So here's the thing about those two things. So Treylon Burks has told us he has us terrified about wild boar. Yeah. We're not going hunting with him. He can keep the knife in his pocket.
He told me I could come with him, though.
He did tell you that.
That's all you, Slay.
But the marlin, too, like that's low-key a dangerous thing. They'll jump in the boat trying to stab people. So I don't know what's worse here.
Well, I know this, that Treylon, I told him one time, I said, hey, man, keep your hands out of that,
right?
out of that situation. Yeah. But he sent me a video before the kill. I said, now, listen, we ain't seeing it. I ain't doing all that. But, he had 2 dogs out there, one on each ear.
Yeah.
One was on each ear. And then he had Big Brutus sitting there. And then whenever he let Brutus go, that's the end of the film that he sent me. But
and then he goes and finishes.
Then he does the finishing and the eating.
Yeah. I keep wondering if they're going to have to put that in his contract, like to not do that. Like,
right?
Do you legit have to have a conversation with him? Like, this is your hunt wild boar season.
Well, I think I would if I was there. I mean, we didn't have 14, 15 million in him, But,
right.
But we did have 1,100 yards of receiving in him, So.
And like every third down pass.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot you could say to him, though, but keep your hands out of there.
It's so funny.
Sam Pittman with us on 3HL, Arkansas head coach.
Well, Coach, he's gone. You're missing that piece offensively. But you got some pieces over there. So how do you feel?
Well, let's go back to the Outback Bowl. It was scary. Now, we only had 3 weeks of non-Treylon Burks. And so, but the other guys had played. Now, with that said, 2 of the other guys were seniors too, so they're gone as well. So basically that whole piece that went out there besides Ketron Jackson is gone. Well, I don't know if it was because I think we rushed for 300 yards. That had something to do with it as well. But we only threw for 103 yards, I think. I never felt at practice that we were real comfortable without Burks. I didn't feel that. We have some guys on our team that I think we're going to have to replace him by committee is what we're going to do. But I do believe this. I believe every quarterback has their go-to guy.
Yeah.
And I think KJ's got to find that guy.
Yeah.
And it could be Hazelwood. It could be Jackson. It could be Matt Landers. It could be Warren Thompson. Might be Bryce Stevens. I don't know. I think we have at least 6 good receivers. I do. But a great receiver gets open. And, do we have 6 great? I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. But a great receiver can separate. He can get open. He can make a play that an average one can't. I still think that's yet to be seen. But I do think this, in the 2 transfer guys, I think they've made us better.
Yeah.
Hazelwood came in with a lot of hype. So I think he's made, Keytron Jackson better. Matt Landers came in with a good second half at Toledo. We knew him at Georgia. Big, fast, guy can run. Has made Warren Thompson a better player. So I think we've added some depth and maybe starting, depending on what goes, but we've certainly made everybody better, I think. You know how that goes.
Yeah. Real quick, while we're on Burks a little bit, what do the Titans have with him?
Well, now I've heard that he's had fighting asthma or whatever.
He had problems getting through OTAs.
Yeah.
But what I believe, you've got a strong teammate. He has great ball skills. Once he gets his confidence, I mean, he's going to need that. I remember last year against Rice, and he'd dropped some passes. He wasn't playing well. He wasn't really a major factor in that game. He got some confidence as the game went on, and then the next game was, started being what I thought was a first round draft pick. But you're going to get a great team leader. The community's going to be proud of him once he gets over it, once he gets in shape.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he didn't go in there in great shape.
Right.
It's the same way when he was a sophomore. When he came
I read
for
that
us,
you had said that, yeah.
He wasn't in good shape. He couldn't last practice and all. And it's not that he just quit. He just couldn't do it anymore. He just was out of shape. I don't know what hunting hogs does for your cardiovascular, but evidently not a whole lot.
Yeah. Not enough, right?
Did he have trouble with asthma when he was at Arkansas?
No.
Okay.
I did not. Now, he may have, but
New environment.
I certainly
yeah.
no. When I heard that, I'm going, oh, man, I don't know if it's some type of allergy. I don't know what asthma is, but I guess it's just hard to breathe, you know, and you're stuffed up and stuff. So I don't really know, but he didn't have that problem when he was with us.
Sam Pittman, Arkansas football coach, with us on 3HL.
Coach, let me throw you in the boom boom room.
You look great, by the way.
Well, I appreciate that,
You
Coach.
look
You
great.
do too. Now, going into the boom boom room, the door is locked behind you.
Yeah,
And the only way you can get out of the boom boom room is if I unlock the door.
yeah.
Now, to get the door unlocked, you have to tell the truth to the best of your ability.
Okay, come on.
Okay, let's go on, Coach.
Wait.
Coach don't even want to hear no more.
Before you
about
lock
that.
the door,
Go
did he just butter you up before you?
Yeah,
put
he
it
did.
in?
I mean, listen, Coach used to seeing, phenomenal athletes, you know what I mean? And when he see one, it ain't against him to say he see one. You know what I'm saying?
I just try to tell the truth. That's all I was doing.
And that's why you going in the boom boom room. You understand?
He's buttering you up.
All right, Coach Pittman going into the boom boom room. Lock the door. All right, the boom boom room is brought to you by Low T Center. Coach, let's get straight to it. Outside of football, we won a big game. I came down to visit you. We're getting away from the house tonight. Where are you taking me to, Coach? It's your night. Where are you taking me to eat? Like, well, I'm a cigar guy. You know, I love bourbon. Where are you taking me, Coach? What do you have in store for me that night? It's me and you. We ain't got no. The season over. We just won the big dance. It's over. It's me and you tonight.
The big dance.
Where you taking me to?
I'm gonna give a generic. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Okay, that's all I want.
We're gonna go to Ruth Chris.
Funny that you said that. I think we might actually
We're
do that
going tonight. Yeah.
You're finding your way right here, Coach.
We're gonna go to Ruth Chris. We got places there in town and this, that, and other, but to do what you just said, I need to get out of town just a hair.
Yeah.
And let's go to Ruth Chris.
Okay, so now
You
we
good?
Yeah, I'm good with that. Now we in the off season, Coach.
Yeah,
You heard about the lake and all that.
yeah.
Take me out back. Give me a day. Play me a day. I'm getting up.
Oh, Lord.
Give me the day, Coach.
That's
I'm
the
getting up.
greatest, man.
Okay. So what are we doing? I got a big breakfast
Well,
in
my
store when
wife
I come
likes.
downstairs?
Well, no, hell no. What you gonna get is you gonna get in that car with me and Jamie, and she gonna go get some Starbucks. I mean, that just I don't know. That's what she's gonna do. And then we're gonna load that cooler up.
Yeah.
On the lake, it's beer.
Yeah. I'm with that because you dive straight
We're
in.
gonna load that lake up. We're gonna have some snacks.
Okay.
We're gonna get out of that lake, and we're just gonna cruise for however long we want. And then if you get hungry, we're gonna take you over to Sam's Pizza. And the great thing about Lake Hamilton is you just can boat up right to it, you know. So we're gonna go over to Sam's Pizza. You got a variety, so whatever you want, that's on me.
I like that. I like that.
And
He's
then
still buttering them up.
I like
we're
that.
gonna go by, and then probably at some point in that day, we're gonna end up in some pool.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know whose.
Yeah.
Mine's getting built.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I got a whole bunch of friends down there, and
Yeah.
I'll take you with me. They really want me to come in. Because I think right now I pull in, I honk, and they're like, "Oh, dang!" But
It's him.
But
It's
if I
Sam
brought
again.
you, you know.
Yeah. Uh-oh, you got a guest with him.
do a little pool,
Yeah,
pool
big
thing.
sleigh down there.
And that night they got, Outback's got a little steakhouse. We'll pull in there and eat, and whatever that happens after that.
Coach, let me ask you this, and I'm gonna let you out of the boom boom room. You got to answer this truthfully and honestly. Now, I'm the oldest of 13.
Yeah.
Single parent household. Father had 6, mom had 7.
Yeah.
Oldest on that side. Separate households. But I'm the oldest. You come in
And you kicked ass.
every bit of it, Coach.
Okay, keep going.
Every bit of it. Now you coming into my living room. I got my grandmother there. I got my mom there. And me right there, my other brothers, they running around rampant. You know, they coming in and out of the house. It's wild.
Yeah.
How you getting me to Arkansas, Coach?
I might not even know you're there, but I know Grandma and Mama are.
There you go.
Talk to me.
I may not. I'm going Grandma first.
Yeah.
I'm trying to feel.
What's going
fill
on
the room.
here?
I'm trying to see who got the power in the
You
room.
better know it.
Because you better go to
You
Grandma.
know it lies there first.
You better go to Grandma first.
Yeah, yeah.
Because she usually got the power in that room.
Yes,
Because she
indeed.
controlling Mama.
Yes, indeed.
And Mama controlling you. So
better
I'm
know
going
it.
Grandma first. Make sure everything's comfortable there.
Yeah.
And then the next day, like I say, I may not even know you're there.
Yeah. Ain't no need in telling me. Get them together.
Ain't no doubt I can
Yeah.
get them two together. I got a chance. you
Yeah,
know.
I love that, Coach. I love the character you got in your guys, especially JC, man. He jumps off to me, man. What he went through in high school,
Yeah.
his friend that he lost, what he's going through in college. That's a strong character you got right there in him.
Everybody's got a story, man. Some people embrace their story, and some
Right.
people want to make a motion picture out of it.
Yep.
And some people want to complain about it. What the hell's your story going to be?
Right.
Let it be yours.
Right.
So that's what we try to talk to our kids about. Nobody cares about really, honestly, where you came from. They just care where you're going.
There you go.
And we only got one life, so let's go kick ass in
Yeah,
the
you
one we
better
have.
believe it.
So
You better
that's what we
believe it.
try to do with our kids.
Coach Pittman, I'm gonna let you out the boom boom room, man. Next time we're going in there, we're gonna lock the door. We're gonna spend the night in the boom boom room. But you out of there tonight, unlock the door.
Head
Coach.
out to the lake. And
There's a whole lot of
Hey,
lake
man,
time.
that was beautiful
Yeah.
right there, man.
I'm not a lake guy.
Yeah.
I keep hearing stories about like Saban taking baths in a lake with ivory soap because it doesn't sink. Like, is that a real thing that people do?
It's not what I do, but if Nick Saban do it, I'm going to start doing it.
Hey, good luck this season, man. Can't wait to watch you guys play.
It's good to see y'all.
All right,
Thank
Sam
you, Coach.
Pittman,
Thank you so
Arkansas
much.
football coach. More 3HL next on 104.5 The Zone.